No, we about to turn off. We dropped the game. We got the ACC game nonetheless.
James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. A late season top 25 matchup on hand with a couple of college football's premier teams preparing to square off.
SMU's a real team, man.
We'll see a squad from the ACC, a team ready to put on a show.
It's another test, man. It's another test. It's another test.
Lining up to send this one away. He'll bring it out. It's Wheaton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
No, bro. Trunk the tight end, bro. We are worried about that. QB1.
And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Great tackle there.
To cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football.
Both teams
will
need to.
have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the
Why is he wide open?
Players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute show.
They'll give it to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Caught in the backfield. It's Mara.
Bells and whistles have got to be going on for this quarterback. It's third and long. You know you're expecting the pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse.
Seen it all the way.
And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right. As a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy in the perimeter. Right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation who likes to blow people out.
Yeah, roaming the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eye.
Come on now.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
He's got his man. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. Oh, better check some angles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give to the single back. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. And he's able to bounce off one time for a solid pickup.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receivers. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Picks his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football and set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You've got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, Dave, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll give it to him again. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout.
Got lucky there.
Play, but they couldn't hook up. The Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That nifty return sets up the offense and begins some of the yardage on the punt. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And
Yeah, there's nobody
to
there.
the quarterback. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be defensive coordinator calling those.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd down, going up top. Holds it in. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. The give headed toward right tackle. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards.
Well, this guy's exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented. He'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season.
I'm done, bro. That doesn't even make sense, bro.
He'll try to take it back. He's at the 20.
Are you kidding me, bro?
Not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. On the move.
Nobody touches
The
me.
end zone. Touchdown. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And now this offense will take the field again. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
All right.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats.
Now this game is crucial.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's English. He's brought down solid. But short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy.
This is ridiculous.
And the defense
We can't get 3 yards.
but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Offense lining up quickly.
And this guy has had a tremendous season. When you're getting mentioned for the Heisman Trophy as a true freshman running back, that is absolutely insane. And you've seen it all throughout the years, the big plays, the explosiveness, the speed. This guy has been unbelievable.
Handoff to the single back. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. He has 89 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Nice move to keep moving. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple of carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football. And when I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Run the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen instead. Nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback. And that's what it was on first.
A very productive play on first down is now. He bullies his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Oh man, it's the Heisman.
They have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
See, Wake Forest is crazy. Why are they beating Miami?
And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complimentary football.
Yeah, bro, he got hit by 3 people.
You've got to score points and answer it. You've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And I love working with slot receivers. And you see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
keep it himself. At the 35, he's open. And they'll move the chains.
I said we need to watch QB1, bro.
And the Mustangs want to break the tempo.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves.
Yeah, sit down.
This pays dividends down the road.
Not just do you get to make a big play on defense, but it's also a TFL, tackle for loss. Doesn't get better than that.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run.
No.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout.
Now they're going to
make sure
go
they
for
have
it.
everybody on the same page. As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far for the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go for it on 4th down.
That's crazy.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
40's gone.
Even less than a yard, really too far to kick a field goal, a little too close to punt. Really not much of a decision there.
And I really don't care where you're at on the field. 4th and inches, I like me to get inches, and I'm going for it, especially when you're inside of the field where you long field goal or maybe just punt the ball. Nah, go for it.
Makes the grab.
Are you serious, bro?
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it into 24. Pick up 10 and a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
Oh, shoot me the warning. I think the clock is running.
Maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Throws to the wideout.
Yeah, I've seen that late.
Just a little off. Incomplete. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Merrill. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Defense looks as if it's coming. Back to the air one more time. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone.
Oh my gosh. Bro's got 2 rushing touchdowns, man.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Bringing it out.
I'm thinking they will block.
By the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First down for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete on the right side. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? Quarterback using all of the receivers at his disposal. This time he found the fullback.
And it's nice to have a guy that can block and obviously have the versatility to also catch the football, so you can mix it up. And
he's going to try to hit him deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Catch in the middle, it's English. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for a huge play. He makes a grab.
Easy.
Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the return man
Lions game right on that.
and down he goes. One more snap coming before halftime. Defense playing a bail technique. He'll off one deep down the left side.
He drops a thing.
He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And the Mustangs will kick it away to crank up the second half. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. It's working. Why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line is telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
That is just textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for that first down. Also, great find by the quarterback.
They'll throw it on first down.
He dropped it.
Like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Yeah, the QB never wants to miss inside or outright, right? You got to throw it to the sidelines. Don't let anybody undercut that. Go make a big play. And he did. He put it outside, put it on.
He drops it again.
The receiver needs to do a little better job. They got to secure that catch. He was open enough to make that throw.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. They'll leave it with the lone back. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Slams into the line and through for a touchdown.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a
7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Trying to make magic with his feet. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chain.
Are you kidding me?
The Mustangs racing to the line in a hurry up.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass. You want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Push down for the tackle. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short.
We come on. Guard up.
Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle.
Thank you.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets on this offense nicely. First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big
He overdoes it. Pass interference?
He couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse.
Nah, he overthrown. I wouldn't need pass interference. That's a bad call. I'm going to take it though.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Sweet cut there. Across the 25. He's got room. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. Right back to the well. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. Oh, ball's out.
Are you kidding me, bro?
Defense got it.
You've got to have better ball security in front of him.
Are you kidding me?
Possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
I said run a middle, bro.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The handoff to Johnson. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They go to the ground.
Are you kidding me?
15. Nothing but green ahead.
Are you serious? That
Touchdown Mustang. And once he found open space, the big lining up to cover the kick after that.
Bro, are you
touchdown
serious
run.
right now? He fumbles.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Yo,
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turning. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down mark.
I'll say this, man, in college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him tonight.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Comes out throwing on first down. He's got his man.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space there, same coverage. You're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were. That's why they got the first down.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself.
First down for the offense.
1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's looking to throw it.
I'm gonna do that to the flat.
Just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now on second down after the incompletion. Going to the running game. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. They'll try the run. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Well, there's another outstanding run. You've been seeing that all season long. I think we all expected this guy to be really good as a true freshman. I don't know if anybody expected this. The fact that he's in the Heisman race as a true freshman, that's just ridiculous.
How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6. It's down at the 12.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game and want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And they're in for a touchdown. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4
That's how we win there at
touchdowns on the
Elman.
day.
That's how we win.
And he'll bring it back.
It's not the fact that we win. It's how we win. It's why we win. It's who we win for, bro. It's who we win for, bro.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Blasted as he
There's
lets it
no
go.
way.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
The Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing.
There's no way, bro.
And slide. I love the slide.
There's no, I'm right there.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
All right.
On the play, and he slides going there. And the Mustangs will snap it on first and 10.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to
Okay.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
8, man.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. They'll try it over the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All third downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on the critical third down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to?
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Hold it, open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback will audible. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do